Hello, 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 hello. मग तेच करायचं ना. हॅलो, 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 हॅलो. बसते का असते? काय बोलू? हा गाणं कर. येडाय. हॅलो, 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 हॅलो. आता आलं. बसते का असते? बसते का असते? हा, जातोय. माइक चेक, माइक चेक, माइक चेक, माइक चेक, माइक चेक. hello, 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 hello. Mic check. Hello, 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 hello. Mic check. Hello, 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 hello. Okay.
Mic check, check, check. Mic check, 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 checking mic. Mic check, 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 checking mic. Mic check, one, two, three, checking mic. Check, check, checking mic. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. Mic check, 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 checking mic. Mic check, 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 checking mic. Mic check, one, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. 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 One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, checking mic. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, 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 checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Check, check. Checking mic. Mic check. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check, check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Mic check. Check, check. Check mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Mic check. Check, check. Checking mic. One, two, three. Mic check. Check, check. Well, ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to one and all, wherever you are. This is the Bayside Sports School Dads Cricket Championship Red Ball Cricket. We're coming to you live from the MIG Cricket Club in Bandra, Mumbai. This encounter taking place between the CNMS Eternals and the Beacon Thunderwolves. It was the CNMS Eternals. They won the toss, elected to bat first, and here we are. 25 for 2 they are at the moment. We're in the sixth over. Things are not looking good for the CNMS Eternals. On the other hand, the Beacon Thunderwolves definitely have a lead on the scoring at the moment. Couple of balls to go in the over. 27 for 2. They are in a spot of bother. Run rate's only 4.76, which in T20 standards is very, very low at the moment. They need a partnership, and it needs to come quickly. Bhavesh Srivastava facing up. Gets a single. Vicky Parmar has a couple of wickets under his belt. He's about to bowl the last ball of his third over. So far, so good for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Oh, goes over the top, but there is long on, and it will fall short of long on. Will only pick up a single here with Saurabh Daga. Ends the sixth over. 29 for 2 are the CNMS Eternals. The Beacon Thunderbolts have done a phenomenal job so far. They're really helping their cause in every which way by bowling the way they've done so. They've kept things tight. Moreover, they've picked up a couple of wickets, which is only adding to the pressure on the CNMS Eternals. Kian Barucha behind the stumps so far was doing a phenomenal job, but this time round could not stop that ball. But it's given as leg byes, which means there was a deflection of the thigh pad, which makes it very difficult for the wicketkeeper to get a glove to it, and that's exactly what has happened in this case. Otherwise, Kian Barucha has been phenomenal today behind the stumps. Tushar Khedekar is steaming in here. It's true he's bowled a couple on the leg stump and this one besides it. That's why it's been given as a wide. But he is really bending his back here. Saurabh Daga, 14 of 15, came out to open the innings along with Chirag Shah, who was given leg before wicket. But now we have the left-handed Saurabh Daga. He's faced 15 balls for his 14. Full toss, flicked away. Beautifully done. Nobody at fine leg, which means we'll get a boundary. Much needed for the CNMS Eternals. Things have been tough to come by. Runs in particularly have been tough to come by for them. So they would really love every ounce of that boundary. They moved into the 30s finally. 38 now. We're in the seventh over. 3 balls to go in it. Now Tushar Khedekar, after bowling a couple of balls on the leg stump, one which was signalled as a wide, one went to the boundary of the thigh pad. He is certainly bowling quick here. Now we seldom see that because remember that these gentlemen, some of them are in their late 30s, 40s, some even in their 50s. So you got to give them credit firstly for playing cricket even at this age. And if you can work up some pace, there's nothing like it. And that's exactly what Tushar Khedekar is doing here. There you go, beaten for pace. Will sneak in a leg by. The line that Tushar Khedekar has been bowling, if he keeps the same line that he was bowling to the left-hander, it will be a ball that will be in and around the off stump to the right-hander, which will be a good ball. Right, let's see how he bowls to the right hand. I'm waiting to see that. He's in a second over to Tushar Khedekar. This over has gone for a few runs, few extras, and a boundary as well to go along with that. Right, Bhavesh Srivastav facing up to Tushar Khedekar. That's exactly the line I was talking about. That's exactly where he was bowling to the left-hander. He's bowled the same delivery to the right-hander, which makes it a good ball eventually. Right, a ball to go in the seventh, 39 for 2. The CNMS Eternals would hope that Bhavesh Shah can fire for them today, along with Saurav Daga. They need a partnership and they need that now. Another full toss, worked away down to mid-on for a single. Completes the seventh, 40 for 2 are the CNMS Eternals. It's time for some spin. We have a left arm spinner, Akshay Jain, who will be coming over the wicket strangely to the right hander. Usually we love left arm spinners coming around the wicket to right handers, which is the line or the side we prefer bowling to right handers because it brings LBW into play. What this line will do is it's going to take away the leg before wicket out of the equation because it's very difficult to pitch it on the stumps and then hit the pads because you're trying to turn it away from the right hander. Well, only three fieldsmen on the onside, even though he's coming over the wicket. That's a lot of confidence. Strong 6-3 offside onside field. Played away down towards long on. Will be a single. This is one interesting battle now. Saurav Daga, he spent some time at the crease. Will be facing a left arm spinner. Left-handers love facing left arm spinners. With the ball coming back into you, it makes life easier to access the onside. Now it's a 5-4 offside onside field, deep mid wicket long gone, deep square leg and short fine leg make up for the men on the boundary on the onside. There is long off, but nobody sweeping on the deep in the offside. Worked away fine. Some runs for Saurabh Daga here. He'll pick up a boundary. That's exactly what I was talking about. With the ball coming back into the left-hander, it'll open up spaces on the onside, and that's exactly what has happened here. Starts off with a boundary, does Saurabh Daga to Akshay Jain. You better serve keeping a 4-5 offside onside field. Have five fieldsmen on the onside when a left-arm spinner is bowling to a left-hander. It will give you a lot more cushion. Now he's bowled a wide down the leg side, so clearly he's targeting wicket to wicket, and that line only suggests that sweep comes out. He's ran the first one hard as Saurabh, and he's going back for the second. Bit of a fumble. He makes his ground. I think he had decided pretty early in the piece that he wanted to here. Had the fieldsman not have fumbled, this would have been a very close call. Because he took off just when the fumble happened, and it did not matter to him whether there was a fumble or not. He was going for the second. Well, bowl. That's the line he needs to bowl with the field that he has in place for the left-handed Saurabh Daga. Right, 8 overs have been bowled. 48 for 2 are the CNMS Eternals going at exactly 6 runs per over. Viril Amin, leg spinner, into the attack. Right. Bhavesh Srivastav went back for the second. Good running. Bit of a misfield by the fieldsman at cover. Got a bad bounce. Luckily, it did not damage him in any which way. Veeralami to Bhavesh Srivastav. Tossed up again. Sweeps. There is deep square leg. And he misfields. Gets a boundary, does Bhavesh Srivastav. Sweeps again. Down to deep mid wicket. They'll get another run on the overthrow. In fact, they get a couple of runs on the overthrow. So totally 3 runs gotten. They're doing well, this duo at the moment. .33 the partnership, coming in quick time, coming in only 20 balls. They needed that kind of injection in the run making, did the CNMS Eternals. They are a lot more better in terms of the run rate at the moment, 6.71. At one point in time, they weren't even touching 5. So they're increasing their run rate, which is very good. And as and how this partnership flourishes, they will keep on increasing the runs. The left-handed Saurabh Daga has literally sold himself out there with his wicket. Check this. Why will you not come back in? You've seen the wide fine, but you've got to come back into your crease. And he just never came back into his crease. Great work from Kyan Barucha. He's done a phenomenal job this time round. First, he took the ball cleanly down the leg side, never easy against the leg spinner. And then also dislodged the stumps. Well done, Kyan Barucha. Very well done to him. He's clearly helped his side get a wicket. So just when a partnership was forming, a wicket falls, which is never good as a batting unit. And he was well set with Saurabh Daga. He was batting decently well. He made 24 of 21. So he had spent enough time at the crease. Right, Viral Amin to Rajesh Jain. Rajesh Jain. Oh, they're going back for the second here. Great running. Very good running from the duo. Right, 9 overs have been bowled. 60 for 3 are the CNMS Eternals. Akshay Jain continuing. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Bhavesh Srivastav gets a couple of runs under his belt. I'll have to wait for the umpire signal on this one. Right, runs given, which means that it's come off the bat using the pace of the bowler for a couple of runs. Bhavesh Srivastav. You can't appeal for leg before bowling from that angle. Balls more often than not going to pitch outside the line of the leg stump if it were to hit the pads in the first place. I'm not convinced with this line. Your better serve coming around the wicket as a left arm spinner. Wide on the offside this time, trying to correct the line. It's becoming easy for the batsman to face up to Akshay Jain, both the right-handers in particular. This line is making life easy for the batsman now. They can even afford to sweep because there's no one at deep square leg. There is only a man at square leg who's in the 30-yard circle, who's behind square, front of square, and you will get a boundary. And there's no danger of being leg before wicket either, since he's bowling over the wicket. Rajesh Jain gets a single. CNMS Eternals not only need Bhavesh Srivastav to continue his batting on 18 of 14, they also need Raj- Rajesh Jain to fire. Gets a boundary. Good hit by Bhavesh Srivastav. Much needed boundary for the CNMS Eternals. I spoke about the sweep. He brought out the slog sweep. Got a boundary towards wide long on. 10 overs have been bowled. 71 for 3 are the CNMS Eternals. Swung away on the onside. Very good running from the duo. They're going to get a third one here. Lately, the fielding of the Beacon Thunderwolves has just, the standard has just suddenly dropped. A few misfields, a few overthrows here and there. Gifted a few runs to their opponents. Match in the balance, one might have to say. Yes, the Beacon Thunderwolves, considering that they have 3 wickets in the first 10 overs, they have their noses in front, I believe, with only 71 on the board. Because a wicket or two here, and it will put the CNMS Eternals on the back foot. Chance for the bagging was difficult, but he did get one hand to it. This could be tight. He's made his ground. Top stuff. Very good running from the duo. They're getting runs thick and fast here. Hiren Gindra. Well, that was a very close shout. That was mighty close. The only thing that might have saved him was if the umpire thought that was going down the leg side. Gets a single here, Bhavesh Srivastav. Brings Rajesh Jain on strike. Right, 11 overs have been bowled. 79 for 3 are the CNMS Eternals. This is exactly what I was talking about with Tushar Khedekar. Has some decent speed, works up some pace with his bowling. Whenever he hit the right areas, he will trouble the batsman, and that's exactly what happened here with Rajesh, I beg your pardon, Bhavesh Srivastav was beaten for pace. Well bowled, very well bowled. That's exactly what we've been mentioning. That Tushar Khedekar is a force to reckon with against the right-handers, particularly when he bowls in the good length area. He will get some good carry on this wicket because it's a beautiful strip to bat on. The bounce is true, which only makes cricket a lot more interesting because it brings the horizontal bat shots in play. It also means that there's something in it for the bowlers if you're ready to bend your back. Very close. Going down the leg side is what the umpire reckons. He's working up some pace here. Is Tushar Khedekar. Top stuff from the right-handed fast bowler. He's beaten the bat in 3 occasions. One that thudded into the pad this time round. He's in his third over. I think they can keep a slip for him with the way he's been bowling. Drives, finds cover. Misfield will give them a single. Thought about the second but decided against it later. Good stuff, very good stuff so far from these two right-handed batsmen. Rajesh Jain has just started 7 of 6, but the running between the wickets between these two have been sublime. They've turned the ones into twos, twos into threes at times. Using the pace of the bowler to good effect. Gets a boundary under his belt. Does Bhavesh Srivastav. This is exactly what I was speaking about earlier in the over. You will get extra bounce on this wicket if you're bending your back well, which Tushar Khedekar is doing this time round. Bhavesh Srivastav using the pace of Tushar very smartly to get the gap between backward point and point. Ball went into the boundary as well for 4. We're watching some good cricket being played now. Bhavesh has moved into the 30s, 31 of 24. Straying down the leg side. Trying to bowl wicket to wicket, I think, Tushar Khedekar. Right, 12 overs have been bowled, 86 for 3 are the CNMS Eternals. Ashwin Parmar, left arm spinner, introduced into the attack. Pulls, finds deep square leg. I'm really enjoying the running between the wickets. They're always eager to run the quick runs, both these two in the middle. Now Bhavesh Srivastava on strike. Goes over the top. There is a man in the deep. They're coming back for the second, which is expected from this duo. Cleaned up. Very poor shot. I think it was premeditated from Bhavesh Srivastav. Wanted to work it on the onside, came inside the line of the ball and just missed a straight one. Square leg was in the 30-yard circle, so he wanted to get it behind square. Just could not put bat to ball. Fourth wicket goes down for the CNMS Eternals, and the set batsman Bhavesh Srivastav has to walk back to the sheds. 33 he got of 26 balls. He's playing a fine knock till he missed one. So the CNMS Eternals 92 for 4 with a couple of balls to come in the 13th. Ashwin Parmar has kept it wicket to wicket. He's bowling pretty well at the moment. 13 overs have been bowled, 93 for 4 are the CNMS Eternals. Karthik Shah has started off really well here. He's in his second spell. Right, Tanpreet Sahni facing up will pick up a single here. The second would have been suicide. Fortunately, common sense prevailing. Cuts. Finds point. But he picks up a single here. Does Rajesh Jain. Pushed away. Will get a single here, Tanpreet Sahni. 14 overs have been bowled. 98 for 4 are the CNMS Eternals. Tushar Khedekar is going to be bowling out. This is the first over of the batting power play. A couple of overs here. The 15th and the 16th, that is, will be power play overs. Tanpreet Sahani swung himself along with the shot. Only managed the inside edge on to boot. Tushar Khedekar to Rajesh Jain. Vicky Parmar has been asked to complete the over. Tushar Khedekar, unfortunately, feeling some cramps in his stomach, could not bowl any further. So now Vicky Parmar has been given the responsibility to bowl this over. He'll only be able to bowl 5 balls in this over. Outside edge will go for 4. Tanpreet Sahani does well there. I think he just opened the face of the bat. Got a lot more finer than he wanted it to go to. Got more of a thickish outside edge. But the desired result achieved. That's exactly what you want to do. Get some boundaries under your belt. The 100 comes up for the CNMS Eternals. 104 now for 4. Another outside edge, and Point takes a good catch. Diving forward, never easy. Holds on to one here. And Tanpreet Sahani will have to depart. Vicky Parmar picks up a wicket. Swinging on the onside. Only managing a thickish outside edge. This time goes to hand. And Tanpreet Sahani has to depart for 9, which came in 7 balls. And the CNMS Eternals, 104 for 5, with 3 balls to come in the 15th. Drives hard. Fieldsman in the deep does really well at deep extra cover. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Okay, he's done something to himself, Hiten Kothari, whilst running. He is in some pain. He's feeling the heat on his back. He's received some treatment from our physiotherapist, but he's still holding that side of his back that he has pulled. Right, 15 overs have been bowled. 107 for 5 are the Eternals. He's been slamming them well through the offside. Hiten Kothari. But he's still in some pain. He's done some damage to himself while running. Swung away through the onside. Gets a boundary here, does Rajesh Jain. Much needed boundary for the CNMS Eternals. Remember, this is the last over of the batting power play. So you need to make most of it as a batting unit. Yes, it's true that Hiten Kothari has just walked out to bat. But Rajesh Jain has spent some time at the crease. So he needs to try and take toll of the bowling here. Karthik Shah under the pump. Kats finds cover. Karthik Shah to Hiten Kothari now. He's been particularly severe on the cover drive as Hiten Kothari. Most of the balls have been delivered to him in the same region to hit through the line, through the offside. Right now, Rajesh Jain. Rajesh Jain is winding up here. He wants to go big. Swung away on the onside, but no timing whatsoever. Only got the bottom of the bat to square leg. Picks up a single. So it's going to be Hiten Kothari to face the last ball of the power play. Down the ground. 16 overs have been bowled. 116 for 5 are the CNMS Eternals. Right, Ashwin Parmar, left arm spinner. Now we're in the death overs, so you can expect them to take a few risks, both the batsmen. Hiten Kothari has looked good from the outset. Inside edge. Will get a single though. Drives. Gets a couple of runs, Rajesh Jain. Rajesh Jain will have to shoulder the responsibility of getting the runs in the death here because he is the set batsman out there. Partnership developing between these two, 15 at the moment. Now strikes with Hiten Kothari. Driven away. Seventeen overs have been bowled. 121 for 5 are the CNMS Eternals. Akshay Jain has bowled all his overs over the wicket to right-handers. Will still continue in the same way. They'll pick up a couple of runs here. Outside edge. Shot third man. Puts his boot across. But the ball goes into the boundary for 4. Poor fielding after having gotten there. He would have wanted to have stopped that ball. Not to be the case on this occasion. And Hiten Kothari picks up a fortuitous boundary. Goes over the top. There is long off. And long off can't stop it from going into the fence. Again a misfield. On the bounce to long off, who was relatively straight. Could not cut out that boundary. Could not read the bounce properly. Never easy in this particular situation. Bounce just in front of him, so it's hard to judge the bounce thereafter. Oh, they're going back for the second, and guess what? He's going to make his ground. Amazing running from Rajesh Jain. Down the ground towards long on. And Rajesh Jain will get an easy second run here. The man in the deep underarming because he's holding his shoulder. He's done something to himself on the previous throw that he made. Another couple of runs to Kothari. Goes over the top. Finds long on. And I think he's going to be run out here. Has been given short of his ground. New batsman and Bhavin Janak will be facing up to Ashwin Parmar. Bhavin was expecting it to be given as a wide. That's why he let that one go. He stepped out, came back into his crease at the right time. .136 for 6. Last 2 overs to go. Bhavin running the first one hard. They're going back for the second. Throw should have been at Bhavin's end. Goes over Kyan Barucha. And they'll get another run. So 3 runs gotten here. Goes down towards long off. Strikes back with Bhavan Thakkar. Bhavan has just walked into bat. He's expected to deliver for his side. Steps out, misses the ball. Luckily, his pads came in the way. Right. Penultimate over of the innings in progress. Couple of balls to go in the over. Cut away. Gets a single. Brings Hiten Kothari on strike. Swung away on the onside. There is long on. And it goes through his palms for four. To rub salt into the wounds after having spooned and dropped the catch. The ball also trickles into the ropes. Hiten Kothari gets a boundary under his belt, and the CNMS Eternals are 145 for 5, for 6 rather, with an over to come. Outside edge will get a single, will Thakkar. Brings Hiten Kothari on strike. Hiten Kothari, strong man, would be expecting himself to clear the ropes or get a boundary here. CNMS Eternals have managed to put up some runs on the board here. Bhavan is going to be run out here. But they wanted Hiten Kothari back on strike. They have him on strike. Well outside the line of the off stump. Down the ground. He'll go back for the second. The CNMS Eternals want Hiten Kothari to be on strike. .150 comes up for the CNMS Eternals. Right, last ball of the innings. Akshay Jain to Hiten Kothari. Top edge, fields one, puts it down. They're going back for the second, and the throw is weak. Hiten Kothari makes his ground. CNMS Eternals end up 153 for 7 in their allotted 20 overs. At one stage, they were struggling with a couple of wickets in 6 overs, but they've somehow managed to put up a respectable total on the board. 153 for 7. This is how the inning fared. It was Bhavesh Srivastav who got 33 of 27. So did Hiten Kothari, ended up exactly 33 of 20. Rajesh Jain played well for his 22. Saurabh Naga played well for his 24 of 21. We'll take a look at the bowling department. This is how things went. It was Vicky Parmar who was the pick of the bowlers, picked up 3 wickets, and with his get ball one overshot because Tushar Khedekar was not able to complete his fourth of because of an injury. But he picked up 3 wickets. More importantly, the left arm seamer, giving away only 24 runs in his 3.5 overs, was the pick of the bowlers. Ashwin Parmar picked up a wicket in his 3 overs, and that's pretty much it from the bowling department. So this is how things stand. CNMS Eternals having won the toss, electing to bat first, managing to put up 153 for 7. So the target for the Beacon Thunderbolts, 154 in 20 overs. The chase will get underway in 10 minutes from now. So do stay tuned in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the chase has gotten underway. Miten Shah and Amit Kohli, the two openers for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Runs on the board in the form of leg byes. Jemeth with the man with the ball in hand. Amit Kohli choosing to open today. Usually we're associated to see him come at number 4, 5 or 6. Today he's opening the batting. Well, that was a close shout. Almost missed a straight one there, Amit Kohli. Ball coming back into the right hander. I think the umpire felt that was going down the leg side. Now, Amit Kohli does not stand on leg stump. He stands besides the leg stump. Usually batsmen will stand either on the middle stump or the leg stump. But he stands besides the leg stump, which is quite strange. Inside edge. It's past square leg and mid wicket. And the ball will go in for 4. Gets off the mark, does Amit Kohli. Streaky boundary. Wide will be the signal. Jay Mehta. He's getting some swing in the air back into the right hander. All he needs to do is just start outside the line of the off stump for the ball to end up on the stumps. Goes over the top, does Kohli. He's timed this beautifully. One bounce for 4 consecutive boundaries to Amit Kohli. Fine start for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Jay Mehta under the pump. Right, here we go again. Jay Mehta to Amit Kohli. Now there's a man that's dropped back at deep extra cover. Cut away, finds the gap, finds the boundary again. Amit Kohli. Very good shot from the right hander. Expensive first over by Jay Mehta. 14 coming of it. Beacon Thunderwolves are prettily placed with a good start. Bhavan Janak will be bowling to the left-handed Miten Shah now. Sharing the new ball with Jay Mehta. Very wide ball. It's pitched outside the pitch, so it's going to be a no ball. That's exactly what the umpire is trying to tell the bowler. Free hit to Miten Shah. Can he capitalize on the same? The field cannot change because there's the same batsman on strike down the leg side. Wide will be the signal and the free hit will persist. But it's going to be Amit Kohli now to face the free hit. What happened here? It didn't come off the bat because there's been no signal from the umpire. I thought that was down the leg side. Okay, it's come off from some part of the left hander. That's what the umpire is indicating, that it came off bat, which means that the free hit is done and dusted with. Amit Kohli on strike. Carved away. There is a man in the deep sweeping on the offside. Goes over the top. Midon was relatively straight, but even he could not stop the ball from going into the fence. He's timed this beautifully as Miten Shah. Pulled away. Straight to mid wicket. Tanpreet Sahani takes a clean catch. And Miten Shah will have to depart here. So after striking a boundary, Miten Shah hits one straight to mid wicket. Bhavan Janak picks up a wicket. And the Beacon Thunderwolves lose their first at the score of 21 with 3 balls to come in the second over. Right, Samir Shirali, batting at number 3 for the Beacon Thunderwolves, will be facing up to Bhavin Janak. Drives, finds cover point. Well outside the line of the off stump. Wide will be the signal. I'm waiting to see how Samir Shirali goes. Drives. Mid off gets to it. Amit Kohli will go back for the second there. Ends the second. Beacon Thunderbolts going at a run rate of 12 in over, 24 for 1 after 2. down the leg side will be signaled as a wide. Rahul Shah, left arm spinner, is being asked to bowl the third over. Got the inner half of the bat, wanted to play that through the offside, but they'll get a couple of runs. Since he stands beside the leg stump, he's always making room for himself, Amit Kohli. This ball was on the stumps, but he played that to third man. Samir Shirali on strike. Drives. Beats. No, Midov gets to it. Tanpreet Sahani does well in the field, has picked up a smart catch as well at mid wicket, and now has saved 3 runs for his side. Off the back foot into the offside. Gets a single, does Amit Kohli. Played away on the onside. There was a run to be taken. Amit Kohli misjudged the run. Right, 3 overs have been bowled, 31 for 1 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Left alone by Kohli. Sujit Singh to Amit Kohli. Wicket keeper has goofed up here. Well bowled, equally well played by Samir Shirali. Gets a single. Drives. Will get a boundary here. Tanpreet Sahani could not stop this one. Found the gap, did Amit Kohli here. Superbly played extra cover drive. Amit Kohli has been trying to pepper that region a few times in this innings. This time succeeds in getting the boundary. Short ball, pulled away. How far has he hit this one? One bounce for four. Very good hit from Amit Kohli. Was a short ball and he dispatched it from his presence over the bowler's head this time round. That's how quickly it picked the length up. Chose not to cut, chose not to pull. Went straight over the bowler's head. Special shot from a special man. Outside edge. Oh, does well. Does really well. The Vindra Saini standing at flying slip stopped a certain boundary that time round. Mandatory power play over, 41 for 1 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Slip, backward point, man sweeping on the offside, cover, extra cover, long off, 6-3 field, longer on, mid wicket and square leg in the 30-yard circle. They can afford to have another man on the boundary. In fact, they can afford to have two men out on the boundary, but not to be the case. Showing confidence in the bowler, who's bowled a full toss outside the line of the off stump. Chanak doing well there. Oh, the field stays the same for even Amit Kohli. He will relish this opportunity. Vacant spaces on the onside. Off spinner in operation. Chirag Shah to Amit Kohli. Cut away. Finds the gap. Ball's racing away. Will go to the boundary for four. Just using the pace of bowler beautifully, Amit Kohli. Not too sure whether this is the right field setting. They have a man at third man. On the boundary, goes over the top. He's hit this long and far for six as Amit Kohli. Just outside the line of the off stump. And he's played that away over the bowler's head. Top batting from Amit Kohli. 52. We're only in the fifth over. Sweeps. Finds mid wicket. Directed. Samir Shirali will have to walk back here. He thought there was a single. But Amit Kohli sent him back. And Samir Shirali, to his misfortune, it was a directed. Has to depart. And the Beacon Thunderwolves lose their second at the score of 52 with a couple of balls to come in the fifth. Right, new man in Kyan Barucha. He'll be at the non-striking end though. Kyan batting at number 4 for his team. This is the danger when you stand outside the line of the leg stump, which is besides the leg stump. What happens is, even balls on the stumps, you're looking to play them through the offside because you made room for yourself already. And if you miss the ball, it can go onto the stumps. Now, this ball was perilously close to the off stump. Luckily for Amit Kohli, it did not go on to hit the off stump. Drives through the offside. Finds the boundary, Amit Kohli. Very good shot through the offside. Wow, that was so pretty on the eyes. We'll see that on the replay as well. Wow, stand and deliver stuff from Amit Kohli. The timing on that one was sublime. The placement even better. Well done, Kohli. Cuts, finds the gap, goes for four. Amit Kohli on a roll here at the MIG Cricket Club in Bandra, Mumbai. He's doing a fine job for his side. Once again, this ball just a shame outside the line of the off stump, and Amit Kohli used the pace beautifully. I can see the benefits of standing besides the leg stump with the way Amit Kohli is batted today. See that. Now, besides the leg stump, he won't stand on the leg stump. So he's already made enough room for himself. Even balls on the stumps, he'll play to the offside. There you go. The only danger is that you cannot afford to miss a ball with that straight if you're standing besides the leg stump because it will clutter into the stumps. Right up there in the block hole. Very well bowled. Very well bowled. Now this ball, which a usual right-hander standing on leg stump, might have carved it to point or behind point. But Amit Kohli missed the ball because it was too far for him because he stands besides the leg stump. So it has its own pros and cons like everything does. Just a shade outside the line of the off stump, beaten, going for the cut. Right, 6 overs, 61 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Kyan Bharucha will be facing up to Saurabh Daga, left arm spinner. This will be interesting. Down the leg side, might even go for 4. 5 runs will be added to the total here. There you go. Kyan would be happy that he missed it here because there was deep square leg. So they got 5 runs with the Beacon Thunderwolves. They've started off really well, have the Beacon Thunderwolves. It's true they've lost a couple of wickets, but the run rate has been sublime thanks to Amit Kohli, who's batting on 43 of just 24 balls. He's done the bulk of the scoring. Down the leg side, wide will be the signal. Goes over the top. Then Preet Sahani Tried his level best to get there, but just eluded cover. Gyan Barucha has just walked out there to bat. He needs to be careful. Amit Kohli needs some support from the other end. Going down the leg side. Now, Amit Kohli will always play shots more often than not on the offside because of the way he stands outside the line of the leg stump. So you can afford to have a strong offside feel to him because he seldom plays on the onside. Most of his shots, in fact, 90% of his shots were on the offside. Now gets hold of one on the onside. Just goes to show, he's trying to show us that he's equally good on the onside, Amit Kohli. Got a full toss and was meat and drink for him. He's well set now. Batting on 49, Amit Kohli. Half century to Amit Kohli. Drives. There is deep extra cover. Will end up being a single. Through the onside. Amit Kohli has shifted gears here. He's going after the bowling. At the moment, he's doing really well. 7 overs have been bowled, 78 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Rajesh Jain to Kyan Bharucha. Played away down to third man. Pushed away. Down to the man in the deep on the offside. Gets a single, does Amit Kohli. Played away down the ground to long off for a single. The more strike that Amit Kohli takes, the better for the Beacon Thunderwolves. With the form he is in, 53 coming in very quick time, only 29 balls. You can expect him to explode even now because he's not holding back. Glided away for a single. Now Kyan Karucha on strike. Right up there in the block hole. Kyan will pick up a single here. Kyan has started off well here. He's picking up singles at will, which is a good sign. You want to give your set batsman maximum strike. Rajesh Jain to Amit Kohli here. Pushed away to cover. Picks up a single, does Kohli. Ends the eighth. 84 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Right, Chirag shot to Amit Kohli. He's coming around the wicket here. Cut away. Kohli will go back for the second. Sweeps, but I think it will go on the bounce. Too long on. Amit Kohli chooses not to take the single. Probably had his heart in the mouth, thought he's going to get out here. Might be tiring also. Another sweep. Goes to the offside for 4. Beats deep extra cover as well. Fine batting from Amit Kohli. He's continuing the good work for his side. He's playing his shots today. Amit Kohli got the opportunity to open. Usually comes in the middle order, reaping the rewards of getting to bat early on in the innings. Outside edge gets a single to short third man. 9 overs have been bowled. 91 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Rajesh Jain to Amit Kohli. Well bowled, Rajesh. Very well bowled. Right up there in the block hole. Amit Kohli standing tall. 62 coming in quick time. Only 37 balls. He's been the pick of the batsman so far in the Beacon Thunderwolves. Drives. There is deep extra cover, so will only be a single. Right up there in the block hole. The good thing that Khan is doing here is giving maximum strike to Amit Kohli by picking up the singles. There you go, one more. And Amit Kohli is playing in his own style, blazing away more often than not, getting the runs thick and fast. Oh, he's gone straight downtown. Long on will tidy up. Through the onside. Too deep mid wicket. Completes the 10th. 95 for 2 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Players will take drinks. We'll take a short drinks break and bring you live action in 4 minutes from now. Sujit Singh to Kyan Barucha. Down the leg side, Kyan Barucha from the Beacon Thunderwolves did a phenomenal job behind the stumps. Somehow, the wicketkeeper of the CNMS Eternals has let quite a few balls go through his palms. Amit Kohli facing up down the leg side will be signaled as a wide. Kyan Barucha facing up to Sujit Singh. He's coming around the wicket here. Will pick up a single. 100 comes up for the Beacon Thunderwolves in the 11th over. Good stuff, quality stuff. Only 54 more needed. Current run rate 9.68, very close to 10 runs and over. Goes over the top, and it goes over the head of mid-off. Tanpreet Sahani there at mid-off, backpedaling. Thought he was in with a chance, but it beat him comfortably in the end. Good timing from Amit Kohli. Wanting to cut, but missed the ball this time, Amit Kohli. Wide will be the signal. Sujit Singh bowling his second over has been a tad expensive. Tanpreet Sahani will take the catch. Amit Kohli will have to walk back here. Fine innings comes to an end. One Sardar gets another. And the Beacon Thunderwolves have lost their third wicket. But he's done his job as Amit Kohli. Fine knock, 69. Coming of just 42 balls. He's really helped his team here. He's done the bulk of the scoring. The good thing that long off Tanpreet Sahani did was he wasn't standing at the boundary. He was standing well inside the boundary, although beyond the 30-yard circle, but wasn't in a normal long off position. Because if he was in a normal long off position, Amit Kohli would have gotten away with it. But not to be the case this time round. Tanpreet Sahani picked up a smart catch, good catch running in, and Sujit Singh strikes. He picks up his first. And the danger man Amit Kohli is back in the pavilion. Amit Singh, the new batsman, well bowled. Ends the 11th, 105 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Leg slip in place. How can you do that in a T20? I'm just trying to fathom the thinking behind a leg slip. This is literally the first time I feel in the history of T20 cricket that there's a leg slip to a left arm spinner bowling to right handers. We've never seen this. I don't think anybody has. Why would you have leg slip to a left arm spinner? Bowling to right handers, that too. That's what happened. Seeing the leg slip, he's bowled a couple down the leg side, which have been called as wides. Only 46 needed now. Outside edge. It's ricocheted of the wicket keeper. Had first slip have been there in position instead of a leg slip, you never know. Worked away to mid wicket. No run there to be had. The batsmen can afford to take their time here. They can do this in ones and twos, literally. They will get a boundary here and there to make up for the dots. Goes hard through the offside as Khan Bharucha will get a single. Rahul Shah, left arm spinner, bowled the third over of the match, of the innings. Now he's being asked to bowl in the 12th over.
चंदन
12 overs have been bowled, 110 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves. Pound in front. I think the umpire feels he got an inside edge there. Off the back foot into the offside. Will pick up a single here, will Amit Singh. Kian Barucha gets a boundary of the last ball. Was it the last ball of the over? All right, my bad. There is another ball to come in the over. Khan gets a boundary finally. 15 of 17 to Khan Bharucha. Got most of his runs in singles. Through the onside. Amit Singh is going back for the second. He'll make his ground. Ends the 13th, 118 for 3. Are the Beacon Thunderwolves, needing only 36 in the last 7 overs. Now, finally, they have slip in place, but they have still persisted with a leg slip. They have covers catching. Goes over the top. Tanpreet Sahni is a good fielder. Has picked up a couple of catches already. Has Tanpreet. Picked up the big catch of Amit Kohli. Picked up Methane Shah at mid wicket. Has fielded also very well, Tanpreet Sahni. Cut away. Finds backward point. Down the leg side will be signalled as a wide. Drives to the offside. Will pick up a single here. Found in front. The umpire unmoved in the end. According to him, maybe going down the leg side. Can needs to be careful here. Can't afford a lapse in concentration because they are in the driver's seat of the Beacon Thunderwolves. Drives hard through extra cover. Will go for four. Good shot from Kyan Barucha. Ends the over on a high. 126 for 3 are the Beacon Thunderwolves after 14. Goes over the top. Goes for four. Quality strike. Good hit from Amit Singh. Cut away. Finds backward point. They're getting here quickly are the Beacon Thunderwolves. This is the batting power play in progress. Only two fieldsmen allowed outside the 30-yard circle. One standing at long off and the other at deep point. Inside edge. Should pick up a couple of runs. Goes over the top. Good shot from Jan Barucha. Very good shot. Fine hit. Goes to the boundary. Chirag shot to Amit Singh. Only 70 needed now for the Beacon Thunderwolves to register a good win under their belt. Right up there, drives down to long off for a single. Goes over the top. I think he's missed this, but he's lucky that it falls in no man's land. He thought it's going straight to hand for once. Had his heart in his mouth. He put his head down while running, almost hoping that it does not carry to Tanpreet Sahani. Okay, Amit Singh has hit one up in the air. Bowler getting behind it. Could not get to it. Fell again in no man's land. Right, couple of balls to go in the over. This is the last over of the power play. Both batsmen are trying to take advantage of the same. And for the first time, Tanpreet Sahani misfields. Tanpreet Sahani has been so good in the field, just lets one go by. Only 10 runs separate the Beacon Thunderbolts from an important win under their belt. Add 4 more to it, rather minus 4 more from it. 6 runs needed. Only 6 runs needed now for the Beacon Thunderwolves. Right, Tanpreet Sahani with the ball in hand. Could very well be the last over of the match. Only 6 runs needed. Writings on the wall for the CNMS Eternals. Goes all the way. Good hit. Finishes the match off in style. All right, boundary signal eventually. First he went up, raising his arms, the umpire, then signaled a boundary. Couple of runs. And the Beacon Thunderbolts will go home victorious today. Amit Singh getting a boundary under his belt. Top stuff on the Beacon Thunderbolts. First with the ball in hand, now with the bat in hand. In the field as well, they were pretty good. Has been holed out here. Bhavin Janak picks up a smart catch. And Amit Singh will have to walk back. Fourth wicket down for the Beacon Thunderbolts. Only 2 runs away. Wide down the leg side. Another wide down the leg side, and that's it. The Beacon Thunderwolves have won this match by 6 wickets. And a little over 3 overs to spare, 3.3 to be precise. That's 21 balls. That's a lot of balls in T20 cricket. Overall, a fantastic game from the Beacon Thunderwolves. This is what happened. Amit Kohli top scoring, 16-9 of 43. Clearly the man of the match for me. Kyan Barucha remaining not out on 37 or 29 balls. He's done really well. I told him before the innings that finished the match off for his side, and he's done that today. And well, they eventually go through comfortably in the end, chasing this total down in only 16.3 overs. Let's take a look at the bowling department. Well, Bhavan Janak picked up a wicket in his first over itself, went for 10 runs. Sujit Singh picked up a wicket in his 2 overs but was expensive, went for 19. And Tanpreet Sahni towards the end picked up a wicket, but nothing much to say in the bowling department of the CNMS Eternals. So it was the Eternals. They won the toss, elected to bat first, managed to put up 153 for 7 in their allotted 20 overs. In reply, the Beacon Thunderwolves chasing this target down in 16.3 overs and winning the match by 6 wickets to spare. Well, we're done for today's play since the match that was about to take place has been postponed. So I shall see you next week on Saturday at 9:30. Do stay tuned in back then. Till then, have a great week ahead and wishing you a very good weekend for today. Thank you so much for having joined us.